Theme song. Oh, well, come on in and sit down. Take a load off and have a drink. Perhaps explode your blood all over the floor. Can somebody please clean this? I've been asking to clean it for a while. And welcome back to Crossroads Inn. I know it's like basically all the channel is at the moment, but I'm pretty obsessed with the game. So we're going to get back into the other regular series ASAP, especially Noble Faith and such. Okay, fine, clean that one, but just keep cleaning it. I've found that, oh, they're searching for stuff. Let me slow down time. I've found that you have to be somewhat micromanagey with these and just keep asking them to be clean. And then, I don't know, sometimes it catches them when they're on a break. But I also would maybe need to run some experiments and see if it's actually speeds up the rate at which I can get these stains cleaned, or if I just let the simulation run for a while, would that also do well? I have let it run for a while already, and I've made 28,000 doubloons. Oh, he went from searching for contraband to having some drinkraband, so that's good. Welcome back to, what do we call this again? The Tavern Troyer. We're actually gonna rename it now that it's in a new phase of its life. We're gonna call it the Gwyneth Palch Room and Board. It's coming apart at the seams. We're a minute and 30-something seconds in. And it's come apart here. So, okay, welcome to the Gwyneth Paltrow Room and Board. Take a load off and really enjoy yourself. Now, there's been a challenge issued to me by the wonderful commenters. Mr. Steven Thetford of all of the commenters has issued me a challenge that we're going to do today. So it's going to be a build-heavy day, not a very simulation-heavy day. I would like to get some more recipes going, but first I want to expand this very, very sad kitchen. And so we're going to do that again today, and then I think we also need to, first and foremost, what I think we should do is, let's take a look at this break room here. This is bad. What I'd like to do is a couple of things. Break room, upgrade. Okay, this isn't a break room right now. It's it's a really, listen, this is when we had no money, okay? This is when we had a bit of money. This is more like old school Crossroads Inn, all right? Our old videos. So that, this room is kind of up to the standards we want to get to. But one thing I noticed is, yes, I love a good hallway, but if I took this hallway away, I could expand this room here, get a bathtub in there, and then maybe that would help get a bard to visit. I don't know why a bard hasn't visited yet. It's a real bummer. It's a real problem. So we have a lot to do. Oh, he's all smelly and gross. Okay, are you sick? Is that what's happening? Yes, Arsenio. That is classic sickness lines coming off your back there. Who? Arsenio. Yeah, okay, I've sent him. I believe that's Arsenio. Looks like he's off.
And both are ready to work.
Yeah, well, you also have 2 viruses, and both are ready to get cured. So get out of here, Arsenio. I do need to hire some more help, I think. I think that would help with, getting rid of the stains and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, I could expand this room to be that size for the bathtub. Maybe we get a bard in here. But I could do the same thing here. I could expand this, at least out back here and out to this way. But I kind of want to keep this little notch here. The reason for that is this beautiful set of staircases I discovered in, a last episode, I think. I really want to place that. To do that, though, I think I need to place something underground. Let's go, let's go build mode and just try something here. Back rooms, empty room, or storage. It's tough to say. Basically, we're going to have a certain amount of storage or something going on all through here, but maybe this should just be a hallway. And maybe we can rename it something later, but I'm going to just make it an empty room. Bathroom, amazing. Okay. So let's go here. We'll put an empty room there. And I think one there, and I think we need one there. 450 doubloons. Actually, we should just check to see, because I have some unlocks. So I want to see if I have enough unlocks that I don't actually need to do any of this, if I don't have to buy them at full price like that. Okay, let's try to get the staircase in here. 1,000 doubloons. Come on, baby. Oh. Okay. Yep. Oh. Friggin' exactly what we wanted to see. This is amazing. It tucks into the room just a little bit. I think we need to think about what the design is going to look like. I think I want to bring this back a little bit. Or do I bring it out a little bit here and kind of try to mirror this shape a little bit? That could look really nice. Okay, well, a lot to be done here, but that stuff is for later, I think. For right now, what we need to do is connect this up and get this big kitchen going. Now, as to Steven's challenge, well, it's going to require that I move some things over. Steven noted a couple of things. Thing number one, he was rather hoping, because I talked about doing like a balcony situation up here, which I still definitely will do. That's what these bracings are for. But he was like, well, what if the kitchen was vaulted? A basement, open basement kitchen. Now, I haven't done this yet in the game. I don't know if we can actually remove floor. I feel like we can remove floor. Are we not going to be able to remove floor? Can we make... How do we make... Okay, let's explore. Let's remove a little piece of floor. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. Okay, well, you... okay, I don't think we can make vaulted lower floors. I think that's the problem. I think that's what I'm learning here. The grass can't go away. So one thing we could do, Steven, let's hope I can replace this floor. Otherwise, we're going to have to resave it. Okay, there we go. We can replace the floor. So one thing we could do to fulfill your dreams is the previous season, I think it was the last one, we had a stairway up to the second floor. We made the second floor our first floor, at which point you could make a vaulted lower kitchen. However, it doesn't look like it's going to let us do that. But another thing Steven pointed out is we could also get a lot more tables and stuff, and things would be a little more even if we expanded out one more row here of our tavern. If this was just like one chunk wider. Now, I think I'm on board with that. I think I want to see what that looks like, but I am also fearful of... Like, here's where I'm at right now. I like how kind of small and secluded everything is. But also, I mean, look how many tables we already have. We got to get that to full capacity before we, you know, see any of the benefits of, like, all of these tables being full. I've never seen the tavern, like, absolutely full. And if it is, it's, like, always a couple of people sleeping. Like, right now we have 18 people. So I don't know if we need a larger tavern, I guess is what I'm saying. But since we can't do much to the kitchen, I think we should upgrade our kitchen at least and get our little storage room going on down here. So that's going to make for bringing in goods a lot easier as they get delivered here, brought right downstairs into the storage. Then let's go ahead and do some balcony action today, seeing as how we are probably not going to be able to do a vaulted kitchen. Oh, I was looking forward to that, though. It would have been quite nice. But, of course, first things first, let's take a look at our possible savings and see what we've got here. I think I need to get to this one to take out another 50 doubloons. Because, again, that like while I'm still building the tavern, you want to get those early just, you know, to help you a little easier. Now, what else do we have, though? Good, because we unlocked 5. New trade routes lowered by 10. Also useful. It'd be nice to get to garlic as well. That's something I kind of routinely have at 0. Simply because, like, to serve garlic bread, you're making, like, I don't know, 50 bucks or something. I can't remember what it was. But the to buy, you know, 10 cloves of garlic. Oh, I could not say that word. But to buy that, it's like, you know, 200 doubloons. It's just not cost effective. However, I'm seeing here, I want to get this unlock. I'm going to go for that one. That gets us a little closer to garlic. Bathtubs would be nice. Washers. But how many unlocks do I have? 2. If I do 2, I can get to here. I can unlock darts. I can unlock gossip limit or shifts for employees. I think I'm going to go gossip limit. And that's going to open the lowering of the rooms. There we go. That's good. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Storage room. So this hallway is good for now. And let's just like build a storage room right here, I think. We might need to be careful in the future. I'm not really sure, you know, of what bugs may remain or not. But let's go like storage room right here. And that hopefully isn't going to be too expensive. So it's only 400 doubloons now. How are we doing? 23,000 doubloons left. So this will be our storage room. And then a door to get out of the storage room into the kitchen. Should be good. And I think we got to, yeah, we got to just like fancy up this kitchen a little bit. Actually, wait, hang on. Let's go remove and expand. Get a slightly bigger kitchen, why not? And I think we have 22,000 to go. We got enough room, come on. Worst case scenario, we take out another loan. I like being loanless. I like being loanless in this game as well as real life, but like, you know, sometimes you just got to have a loan. Okay, so we're going to get a, I mean, this one of these doors looks pretty good. I kind of like, yeah, the grate at the bottom there. is going to feel really good. And then some sort of a door, probably with a window. You know, I like to think safety first for my people. And this storage room is quite large. I think it's time for like some secret rooms and like a fighting pit and all that stuff. But we'll do that later. But right now, let's get our storage room all kind of sorted out here. I think we could do... Oh, wait, let's do... Yeah, perfect. Sometimes I finish my own sentence, and the people watching the YouTube video are like, why are we watching this? All right, let's go here. Let's get another one in there. We can put that one up against this far wall. Again, we can redesign later, but like I just kind of want to get like a nice little setup in here for my storage room. And then I think we should have... you know what? Honestly, it's less efficient, you know, to have just hang a bunch of lights from the ceiling, but it's just not as exciting to me to do that. I kind of like it to feel just a bit more realistic. I just don't feel like we would have that many lights down here. So it's like, let's make sure it's like pretty kind of like doom and gloomy in here maybe. Yeah, and then we're gonna get some crates in the corner like so. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna go nuts on my storage room? You didn't think I was going to spend a lot of time designing a storage facility with you know, like spare shelves and chairs in the corner and stuff like that? Oh, you have got to be mistaking me for somebody else. Now, again, we can redesign it later and like add a fake door, like a secret door later. I don't know. I said that weird, but you know, it's my first one back. I know I've pre-recorded some things, but now this is being recorded. I mean, they're all pre-recorded, but this is recorded in 2022. And I always find I'm like rediscovering, you know, who I am in January. So I'm just like, is this how I made YouTube videos before? All right, those. Yeah, if it's possible, that'd be great. If we could get those sacks just to float eerily off the ground like that, that would be great. So we'll get that. Maybe there's a basket in the corner over here, too. Right? And actually, maybe this has... I don't know if we could find a thing of lighting that is, like, not too bright. We could hang one from here. Over in this corner, maybe. See, like, again, that's just a little too... It's okay. It's okay. That's not bad. We'll put it over into this area here. There's something like that. Yeah, I still like the streaks of lights that come from the floor things, but, like, we'll just have one in here just to make life a little easier. And then over here, I mean, it looks like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with that back area there, but this whole area is going to need a definite redesign. Are we happy with the walls? I'm going to go no, and I'm going to go, I want to see some, like, some stone maybe, or some, like, oh, wait, where's that dark one? What is this? What would this look like? That's a little too, you know what I mean? It's a little too put on. It's a little too like, oh, let's put some trim in the storage room. Like, you're not going to have, you know, trim in here. I think it would just be, oh, I wish that was darker. Darker still. All right, 15 doubloons. Yeah, that feels right. That feels like a basement situation here. And then I think maybe we put some trim, you know, on these walls or something. That might even be too bright. We could go back to this here. That's not terrible. And that one looks a little bit, you know, it's a little, again, it's a little too put on. It's a little too, you know, they did a good job of, let's see what that looks like. Okay, that costs a lot, but it kind of works. All right, so this is our storage room. Again, it's already kind of feeling a little bright because we changed that. You know, I could just get rid of that. Put this in another room or something. And like that honestly does feel a little more like a storage room, especially now that we've brightened the walls. Why don't I slap in one more for good measure over in the corner here? I wish we could get smaller ones, but this will do. Okay, so that feels good. There's a point of light here. But I think that it feels storagey to me. And we'll get an alembic in here. This is going to be like a 5-star room, all the decorations I'm putting in here. Some netting on the wall. Just like, oh, hey, you know, Alfonso, do you know where the net... Do you know where we keep the netting? And he's like, yes, I know. I'll go get it. And then this could be, just in case we need to... Oh, wait. Put it near this door. Just in case we need to, like, latch the door, chain it shut. Because there are some marauders coming in, and they know to come in through the basement. Well, we can chain them up so that they can't get in. And then, of course, there's got to be some shelves of items around. What good is a storage room without shelves of items? Maybe a wheel. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, he just saw the wheel in the library there of assets and just slapped it in. Well, I didn't. I always knew I was going to put a wheel there. I did. Maybe a couple of these. A little too bright. Kind of is going to give me some storage vibes here. I like that. Yes, a little hallway here. See if it's still... It could affect pathing a little bit, so we have to be careful when we do these things. But, like, it's just... You know, I just want it to be kind of a bulky little space. And cluttered. So let's get some basic chairs. Real basic, like oaken chair like this. Although that needs to be... Yeah, okay, there. There, that's good. Maybe a tiny angle like that. Just no angle there. Yeah, that's good. We still want people to be able to get around. Hopefully they still can. That's just kind of holding up the floor. It looks like it randomized a bit. Does it randomize the color on me? That's, you know, no complaints. Simple stool over here would be nice. We can get a simple stool up in this corner here maybe, and hopefully it'll all still be accessible. No, you don't want me to put it? Okay, fine. I won't. Over here maybe? Can I get a simple stool? Yeah, that looks great. It looks cluttery. Oh, I like it. Because again, like this is just stuff is being stored here. They're just putting stuff here and then moving on with their lives. And I feel like we maybe even almost want to expand it at this point. Because really what you want to do is keep this room bare and just have like rows of shelves. But that's not how I play. You know that. Okay, so that storage room is looking pretty like storage roomy. Probably, where's that woven? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Woven rug under here. Yes, make sure you cast a shadow. I want the rug to float a little bit. I'm being sarcastic, and we'll put this one under, like, fully just underneath like that. This is where they, like, go to store rugs, I think. Oh, it's really coming together. Wait, is this my favorite room so far? Of all the rooms, this is my favorite room. All right, we have 16,000 doubloons left, and I really want the folks coming... you know, to cook at this kitchen to feel much better with their decision to get a job here. I could even maybe, like, take this wall away or something. I don't know if I need that wall for this kitchen. I've moved everything over by one. I expanded it. I'm not sure why I did that, but I did. So let's get this. I mean, maybe what we should do is put the break room down here. Although that's a lot of walking. I think this break room is nicely located. And... for now, we're just going to have to go with, you know, our guts on this. We're just going to have an open concept kitchen, you know. Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll try it. I think they would also have, one thing I noticed is the fireplaces, certain sizes, actually become grills. So let's get a grill back here in the corner. Right? Then we're going to get we'll probably need some lighting. And the chandeliers I do like. But there's a part of me that's, again, I'm starting to think that the chandeliers are sort of an opulent thing that you would have in an old school tavern. Like, you wouldn't really have chandeliers everywhere. All right, so we definitely need a nice cauldron. And we don't need a grill. Although I will say this is a nice looking grill. And I like how it lines up. Like so. So we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to have double grills. And the reason for that is because I wanted it that way. Then I'll have a water barrel over here in the corner like so. Okay, I just want it the way I want it, and I get to have what I want. Okay, let's get a chandelier in here. I might use these candelabras. I wish there were like more old school ones. Like there is the torch, and I believe that burns fat, which we do have some fat. So I could just put that like, I don't know. There's going to be a bit of light coming off of there, so maybe it's like... There's one here. Yeah, maybe we just don't have these. Maybe it's just fat. We are buying enough fat that this is doable. Okay. Then we can put some candelabras in the middle, kind of where the kitchen surfaces are. So $3,000 for a modern stove feels pretty good. I kind of feel like I want a nice modern stove like this. Now, do we want to expand? I wonder if there's something we could do there. Because there's like these are obviously like, yeah, so that's obviously where you'd go to stoke them, I think. So we shouldn't really, like, the obvious feeling is you kind of want to just shove this up against this wall like that. right? And you can stoke this one from there, but you can't really stoke the other ones. So I think it almost needs to be something like this. So you can do some stokage back here. Does this make sense? It kind of makes a little bit of sense. And then let's have fancy kitchen tables right here. Oh, that just got me some notice. That just got me some notice. I don't know what that got me, but it got me. 10 random gossips, nice. And Forge of Taste. Build a kitchen equipment. All right, okay, I'll take it. So this is the kitchen here. It is now equipped with a table, stove, and a grill. And then this is kind of looking a little bit of a bummer here, but that's all right. We're going to keep improving it as we go. And we do need a cauldron, don't we? We need a funky cauldron. I wonder if we could put it here. Kind of lines up. Does that line up, or is that annoying to look at? No, I like that. It looks like we got quite the kitchen going on. And then we've got our grills, a cauldron, and then I believe a stove. So do we need... We don't need that stove, but we probably need an oven. What do we have here? Bad quality, risky. And this one is tidy and slow. This one's fast. Do I have to pick? Which one do I want? Fast or... I think I'm going to go with the better quality and a slightly slower cook. I wish we had counters in this game. That's one thing, you know... I think after playing Recipe for Disaster, which, you know, comment down below. What should we do for another Recipe for Disaster series? You know, after that, I kind of gotten pretty sold on having lots of cupboards around. But I think if we offset this with, like, a table or something, that could look kind of nice. Or maybe some stools. And some barrels. Let's get a stool here. And an alembic. Again, don't know what it is. I just know that I'll never not be able to think about having an alembic there. Oh, you know what? No, let's switch it. So you come downstairs and you see the alembic and a stool for, you know, you can sit down while you get your work shoes on or something. Do you think... Ooh, there are some small candle. Yeah, but it's just so... It's just a little bit much. Don't you think? It's a little bit like, ooh, it's a skull. Like, that's going to go in our wizard's room if and when we have one. So let's put this here, just so these folks can see what they're doing when they're chopping up stuff. We'll have this over here in the corner. It's kind of, yeah, it's a really open concept. You know what it needs to break it up here? Is it needs some bracing. Because, again, this is a medieval tavern. You know, you wouldn't have this... This is probably too big for a medieval tavern. And I guess that's what I'm saying. With this first floor, if I widened this out, we would have tons more room. And like Steven said, and thank you again, Steven. This is no shade to you, Stevie boy. But then, yes, you know, you could probably put a nice symmetrical fireplace right there. And it works, but it just feels like it would be getting too wide of a space. And this, you know, this kind of a tavern, it needs to feel like, you know, like it's held together. It's going to stand, but it's not, you know... It's not like a stadium. It's not this beautiful, big, open atrium kind of thing. Let's go with a grid like so. Yeah, it's got to look like it takes a bit of support to hold this thing together, lest it fall apart. I might have to move a few things. Like, let's get this out of the way for a second. So we can kind of decide where we want this. That feels good to me. You know, it doesn't... Now it needs to be out back there, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, that's better. Then what we could do is use that natural formation, if you will. Oh, you're not going to let me? Come on. Let's move it. Let's place this first and see if we can't... Okay, yeah, so the footprints are pretty spicy on these. It's probably because of this piece at the top. I bet this stuff here expands the footprint. So what we could do is find a sweet spot. Or go right in between here. Man, do I wish there were like piles of bricks or something. But what do we have as far as like crates? Can we get a crate in there? No, yeah, the footprints are not messing around with us today. A changing screen, no. A crate seat? What about just like a little crate seat? Yeah, this whole area is just like a no-go. Okay, that's fine. Banister? What about my favorite prop on this whole game? Banisters. Does that work? Is that a thing? Whew. No, I really thought you could put these right up against one of these banister things. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we know those ones just don't play nice, but these ones do play fairly nice. Okay, so what we could do is get rid of these ones. I do like how they look though, but we could replace these with like something a little more structural looking. Like we could do these dark ones again, but there is a part of me that's like, why do they change color? Don't change color on me, please. What does it look like if we just do 2 here? Because it's like, oh, this area's got the stove. Do you know what I mean? This has got the stove. I mean, look how much closer you can get it. You can get it a lot closer. So we could do this. We could go banister. I wish, you know what we need, like City Skylines, is props anarchy or something. So I could just shove stuff where I want it. There we are. Okay, hay. Yeah, let's put some flammable hay near that. Some barrels, maybe. I think we can get some barrels in here, but maybe what we should do is, whoa, calm down. Maybe what we should do is be like, okay, this barrel, though, you can't really store anything in these barrels. Oh, some crates. Again, yes, I understand that some of you must be watching this going like, wow, a lot of flammable stuff near the stove. But you know, again, the people that run this tavern called the tavern Gwyneth Paltroom for rent or for board. You know what I mean? Like, come on, they're not safety-minded people. The people that run this tavern. I think if I ran a restaurant, I probably wouldn't be very good at it. Number one, I'm fairly lazy, but number two, I feel like I would just be like, yeah, that chicken's been sitting out for a while, but I don't want to buy more chicken. Just serve it to the guest. I don't think I should say that out loud, because what if one day I have to get a job at a restaurant and, you know, they dig up these old YouTube videos and they're like, Peter, come in, have a seat. And then they just start playing the video. Anything you want to tell me about this? Okay, I don't know why I put that bench there, but I'm just kind of like cluttering up the kitchen area a little bit just to make it look a little more lived in. And I got to be honest with you, it's paying off fully. A larder, if I put a larder, it wouldn't be near all of the hot stuff. It would probably be over here. You know what? It would be back here, wouldn't it? Ah, crap. 5,000 doubloons left. And we do have this whole kitchen done here. Let's expand. Let's expand. Let's go into storage. Oh, sorry. Expand this room, please. Bang, bong, bing. All right, we're expanding, and the reason for that is because I want to get a larder in here. That's the only reason. Other than that, I would fully commit to the cluttered look, and I think we'll get back there. We'll get it cluttered again. Don't you worry one bit about the clutter. I pride myself on my ability to bring clutter into this game. And again, like, so I think, what was it, Tavern Master? That's the other one. Something that I think I don't know, I wouldn't say missed the mark. It's their own game. They can design it how they like. But I do feel like there's a bit of a missed opportunity there with the, this is going to be tough to come back and forth into this storage room. Maybe we get another door right here. I feel like they missed an opportunity with being able to use things as props. I guess that's all I'm going to say about that. You know, it wants to be like that. Come on. That's how it wants to be. Let's get a torch down here as well. We're going to need a lot more staff, I think. And we're going to need a lot more fat. And we're going to need some fat staff. Okay, there we go. So that's looking a little better. A lot of light coming out of this area here. Oh, I like it. We're going to keep it. Okay, so let's get a few more of these posts. What are they called posts? I feel like they're called posts. Nope, I was wrong. Pillars? Where'd they go? Pillars. There you are. And they are called pillars. Wooden and stone. Okay. So let's get some more of these fellas in here. Okay, and a larder now. All right, what kind of my larder options do we have? We have this one, which is tiny, fragile, and ugly. But you get a little ice in there in your store and stuff. The elegant one, and then there's this one. These are expensive, though. You know, if I build 2 of these, you know what I mean? But that one does look, it looks hearty as well. So let's put that kind of like this. So that's our larder. And then, yeah, worst case scenario, we can put another one like right here, maybe. I don't hate that. So it's like, shove that up there. We have 2,000 doubloons left, so let's go chairs. All right, we haven't really... The thing is, we have not improved our ability to make money. That's one of the big issues right now that I'm seeing with today's episode, is that we haven't really improved our income very much, have we? Okay, that's looking good and cluttered, though, so I like that. We've improved the clutter. I spent a lot of money improving the clutter, but maybe this episode then is more about like, okay, let's do that, but then let's also think about, oh yeah, big old barrel. Got to get a big barrel in here. Let's also think about, now that we have this nice cluttered storage, oh man, I like this storage room. I love it. But now that we have this, now we have this expanded kitchen, let's do a little simulation running. I know I said we weren't going to do it, but now let's do it. Table. What kind of tables do we have? Yeah, we haven't really discovered any new tables. So let's bring in, yeah, that's what we're doing this episode. We're bringing in some more recipes and stuff. We're going to do this here. We're going to get some chairs around this. I don't think this will be used by customers because this is classified as a kitchen now. Straw. There it is. Of course. Now, I know what you're thinking. We should put a candle in this area as well. And let me tell you, you're so right. Shelf candle. Where is it? Here we go. I think once I discovered that we couldn't do a, vaulted kitchen that goes, vaulted down into the basement. As soon as I discovered that the grass was permanent, I think I changed my tune about what this episode was going to be. And that's okay. You have to... Here's the thing. When you play video games, you got to let that happen sometimes. Now, we only have 1,000 doubloons left, so I don't see us getting a anything else like that break room going. We could try. But that's feeling pretty good. We could also have some limited storage down here. 150 doubloons. I mean, it's not expensive. Might as well. Why don't we do it? This might be a little too tight and inaccessible, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's fine. So we'll just do this. Like, no, I guess we'll just put it in the corner. Let's stop messing around. Now, that could have... So that's clean dishes. And then the washing station is up here as well. So we kind of need... Like, what is it? Oops. What does this have in it? Or what am I allowing? Storage settings. Oh, that is the storage settings. Storage settings. There we go. Dirty, 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 and clean ones. Okay. So that's okay for now. I think we'll just, like, let that sink in. Let's... I guess we need to, like, a light in here. Again, see, look how bright this became all of a sudden. Probably because of that torch. Okay, so what don't we need? Let's, like, take this one and move it into the hallway. Maybe the floor. Oh, yeah, the floor, of course. We have 800 doubloons left. We have enough ingredients to make ourselves some money, so the floor needs to be, like, a nice dark stone of some kind. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. I didn't mind the wood, but now that it's that much brighter, probably because it's the daytime. Yep. So I guess the basement becomes bright in the day. Oh, but like look at the streaks through the grated doors like that there. The sausage on the thing there. Put it in the larder, of course. Yeah, this is looking real good. So we've got our nice new kitchen here, ready for our one cook to really get going. We're gonna need some firewood in there. He's made without any firewood. He has made some bread stew, so that's not gonna go very well. But yeah, this is definitely looking a little more, heavy duty of a kitchen. So I like that. So I think, yes, I want to do the break room, but right now we need to go and turn that kitchen into a money maker. So let's turn on recipes and see what we've got out here. preferably something with which, that looks like mice, a little mouse tail here. Preferably something that we can make easily. So that needs, I assume that's mincemeat. Like Muhammad used to say, some mysteries should remain mysteries. And the description is the title. Great. Okay, so... Look, come on, guys. It's classic Crossroads Inn. We knew that was going to happen. What do you have recipe-wise? Eggs, which we could start a chicken coop soon. Tomatoes and onion, which maybe we can get... Can we unlock? Oh, we have no unlocks left. Some onion would be nice. Okay, well, let's see what else. What else do we have here? This one might be easy. Honey toast, honey and bread. What is my honey situation? Like, where do I buy it, you know, is what I'm saying. I don't think the Incredible Farmers have it, do they? Herbs. Okay, try to remember this. Myself. I'm telling myself. We have some ingredients here. The herbs are underpriced a little bit, so that's nice. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Garlic. We got to start growing garlic if I ever want garlic back on the menu. Carrots, apples. Okay, it's kind of the basics around us. What do we have over here? What's this? Beef with mushroom. I don't want to have to figure out beef right now. There's something about beef that it's so intimidating. A lot of egg dishes. Now, the reason I'm being so discerning, that's herbs and bread, egg and fish. The reason I'm being so discerning is simply because we have to pay for all these. Something I did forget about in the last couple episodes ago. I was just like, just buying up a storm. And they would get there and I'd be like, oh, wait, hang on. Apples, those are going to be expensive. The apricots or the nuts and whatevers. What are the bandit camp likes? Clam chowder. Where am I going to find all these squids from? Okay, these recipes are a little bit much. Let's go ahead and get this one, though. So, Bevan, go and get that. Staff-wise, let's see who's, like, available right now. Any good cooks? Not necessarily that great. Bit of a smoker. Bit of a coward. We got lots of what's-it, so let's just buy some here. Smart. And a gossiper, which is okay. Chaotic. Not sure if I want that to happen here. This person's okay. Like, loyal, hardworking, and like the smoking is a problem, but the gloomy is a bigger problem, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, well, let's at least get some more drudge. That's the only drudge we have available? Oh, boy. And he's lazy. I thought we had improved the type of people we were having come in. All right, any good servants? Surely we'll find somebody useful around here. Persuasive, greedy, lawful, and a workaholic. Hired. So wait, that workaholic symbol, that's 200 guldens. Yes, let us learn that recipe. Well, I didn't lose it. I spent it. I knew what was happening to those guldens. Sorry, doubloons. Now, I saw a chef that, like, maybe this is okay. He has the workaholic, smoker, fine, loyal, and he's gloomy. I don't know what the gloomy debuff does anymore. And the chaotic one seems like he's going to break stuff. And they learn fast, but I mean, again, like, I don't know if that kind of progression is in this game yet. So let's hire Marion. And, of course, we can just fire him later when needed. Now, we might need a thug to help us with some of the various ne'er-do-wells that come here and throw their blood all over the floor. So let's see what we've got here. Slow. Don't want that guy. Harald is a bit dumb, or he's dull. Bjorn is lazy and sickly. I don't want a coward. Yeah, these are some really bad employees today. So we've hired 2 more. You know, hopefully that's enough for now. Recipe-wise, what's this here? Cup of moonshine. Could be good. Let's send... hang on. Let's see what else we got here. Too many ingredients. Too many different ingredients. Really trying to keep the ingredients down. Although I guess at some point I'm going to have to expand beyond my means. We can bring in flour, pipe herb cookies. I feel like those are illegal or something. Those guys find it for me and they walk away with my stuff. Oh, here we go. Cereal and Fat Kasha. Very sad recipe, so let's get that. Oh, I remember this. Cabo. A lot of peasant food, actually. We're going to have to start... Yeah, we're really going to have to start coming up with our own ingredients here in the future. Okay, maybe we could get some forest cakes. We just need to find some berries. Cream. Ugh, cream. I think I'd like to, yeah, like, we need to grow cereal, and then I'd like to start keeping some other animals. Pipe drink. Yeah, let's see if we can't get eggs going on. Where was that egg dish? I already got one of the egg dishes, I believe. What's this guy here? Eggs, tomato, and tomato omelet, and it's townsfolk friendly. Marion, let's go and get that, please. Speed up time. Both my cooks are now busy, which is not ideal. And like I said, you gotta keep microing this, just occasionally clicking on it until we can finally get somebody to go and deal with it. What I'd like to do is hire like a dedicated cleaner. Turn all of their other priorities off and just have them cleaning. I guess I need to find some ice now. What's so funny? Is it that guy has bugs? Yeah, okay. Who sells ice? 150, 182. Yeah, it's not going to be cheap. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much about ice. Can we open this up to trade, perhaps? For 22 gossips, we can. It's going to get us eggs. Oh, yeah. Pay to learn that recipe. Thank you. Oh, excellent. New random recipe. Good, good, good. Okay, let's open up trade here, or do we want to open up trade out in the southern regions? Whew, 60 gossips just to open up trade down there. Okay, let's open up trade up here. 22 gossips. What do you have for me? Ice? 147? You push yourself out there a little bit, and then that's what you get in return. You get some nice returns in return, I guess. Okay, what else do we need? Flour, I believe. Oh, and like honey and stuff. Oh, crap. Cereal, I think? Okay, let's get that, and let's buy that. Let's put some things on the menu here. Garlic bread still on the menu, but still not worth it. I believe we can also increase these things now, the prices that we're charging. Acorn cookies, cool. I didn't know I had that. Liked by adventurers. That must be my new random one. We can toss fried egg on the menu. Garlic bread, honey toast. Stuffed turkey. Wow, very nice. I have not seen that before. Let's add this one. So we need to find tomatoes and onions. And what was the other thing? Honey toast was... Yeah, that must have been the one. So I just need to find some honey as well. Okay. And we do have mulled wine on this. Oh, and porridge. Beans. Cereal. Okay. And water. We can get porridge going fairly easily once I take a look at my options here. So that's a smiley face price. Let's go, because we're going to try to make some money, not make some unlocks just yet, right? We want to make money first. Then once we're in a good place and we know that our tavern is, like, effective. Yeah, I don't want to go dark. Okay, there we go. So I think we need to impress upon these people a higher price just for a bit. So we can make some cash back. And feel free to comment if you think that affects their, you know... Can I not go get that? I wanted to go get that. Nice bed over there. Can I go get that? No, I can't get any of this stuff yet. Okay, I guess I've got to keep pushing out my marketing so I can go get those nice things. Okay, on the recipe. Yes. Very good. Do we want to add that recipe right away? I mean... What was that? The porridge? No. Fried eggs? No. What was the thing? Oh, Kasha. There we are. Thank you. Let's add that to the recipe there and make sure it's nice and pricey. That's going to start using up our fat. I think, yeah, so what I was going to say is comment down below if you think upping the prices creates a problem where I can't... none of the things are being lit right now. Yeah, I need more drudges, don't I? Even if they're bad, maybe. But what I'm saying is, if raising the prices chases customers away, definitely, like, let me know if you've found that to be the case. I don't think that it is. Okay, so we've got cereal, so let's watch that. We're still waiting for a few other ingredients to come in. Oh, nice. A load of peasants is dropped off to come and eat at my now slightly more expensive Gwyneth Paltroom board. That's a pretty rough pun. That is like a very forced pun. Now, one thing I'm finding is, yeah, the storage, unloading from the carts is probably somewhat easy. But getting this, maybe another staircase is in order, I'm not sure, but Getting this out to the rest of the tavern is going to become a bit of... That's quite a walk. They got to go all the way to this corner and down to get there. But, I mean, obviously, they're making progress. Let's clean that up, please. And let's go ahead and do another advert. Oh, I just like want a bunch of drinky boys. We'll just get those fellas there. And then, whoops, sorry about that, everyone watching who just threw up. Let's go out far into these lands to find ourselves some smoking peasants to come in. I didn't know if that worked. I wasn't paying attention to how much money I didn't have anymore. Although we made it through the whole episode without needing a loan, so that's going to make it a lot easier to get set up for the next episode. Although I do think for the next episode on the channel, we should dive back into some noble fates. But that's definitely feeling a little better. Unfortunately, we couldn't do a vaulted ceiling, as we have now learned that the grass is not removed when you take a floor away. I'll have to do some experimenting with that and make sure. And feel free to comment there if you think that that there is a way to do it, but I don't think there is. I think the best way to do it is you have your entrance one floor up, and then they go down onto the quote-unquote first floor, which is your sort of lower-level kitchen. Now, what helps with that is then you can have a door on here on the first floor and storage right here. You have your storage kind of, they aren't going up and down a level to get their storage, whereas here they have to go down into these stairs to get the storage dropped off, which, however, I will say I absolutely love this. Maybe put some fencing up around it or something, and some lights or something, I think maybe it might help fill that in. Sadly, I didn't have enough money to continue this area. I could get out a loan and finish this, but I think the only thing that's left to do is, what do we have here? This is the Bard Day's Work with no Bard. I could afford... I can't afford both, but I can afford to expand this room there. And I'll have to delete that. I don't have the money to fix that up. But we're going to expand that over there. Let's grab this festive thing. And you know what? We got to pack away the Christmas decorations. Okay? It's not Christmas time anymore. Let's put a bath in here, in the corner. And the reason I'm doing that, and then what about a podium? Oh yeah, is that the podium? No, that's the festival podium. Stage? There it is. So 350 doubloons. Let's sell this one. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to place that here because a couple of things. We were talking in the Discord and on the comments, and one reason I might not be spawning bards is that this room doesn't have a bath, which now it does. And, oh, changing screen needed. Ugh, okay. Where am I going to put a changing screen? I can't expand this room yet. I don't have the money. Well, we'll just save up. Pretty soon we'll have the money and I can expand this room. Yeah, clean that. But what we're thinking is maybe the wrong type of stage, and the private room doesn't have a bathtub, so it wasn't attracting a bard. I don't think that's the case. I think that maybe what's happening is I have a glitched save that's only bringing in the occasional fighter that I can hire, because the fighters were showing up before there were any decent rooms for them. So I might be wrong about that, and I'm very much hoping I'm wrong so that I can get a bard. 430 doubloons here. Okay, let's try this real quick. And it worked. There we are. Remove that wall, and then expand the bard room, and now we can get a bathtub in here, and a chair. I'm gonna put the bathtub like in front of the fire, I think. Isn't that normally where the bathtub would go? Maybe over in the corner like that, and then like a water barrel. Oh, I don't have any money left. Oh, 100 doubloons. I don't have enough gold. Okay, so we got to get a couple more doubloons. Then we can get a changing screen in here, and then we got to just like finish the decorations as well. All right, I've saved up a little bit, and that should help us get our changing screen. Oh, we have a couple options I forgot about. I think we'll go with the basic one just because I want a little... I mean, that one looks nice, though, doesn't it? 500 doubloons. What is this, real life? Always so expensive. So we're going to go with this, and then what I'd like to do is maybe swap out those chairs for the nicer ones that we recently got. This is a classic, just a solid content favorite here. Just get these chairs out and about right there, just outside of the fire. Again, the rugs have been reworked, and their footprint is a little more aggressive now. So I might want to even bring those in a little bit if I can. There we go. I mean, that just looks so cozy. That just looks like, you know, I want to stay there. Then, okay, I've got 300 doubloons left to kind of like cheer this little place up a little bit. Try to pop it up a couple of notches in the favor rankings here. Maybe there's a distiller. No, that's probably dumb to have inside a room. But maybe there's an alembic. The old... Oh, I've run out of gold. I'm always never paying attention to that. So I do have a little bit left. I would have to wait for a purchase to get something on the walls. But let's see if that helps us attract a bard of any repute. Here we go. We have another fighter for hire available. But unfortunately, we're going to have to let it run for a bit and then see if we can't get a bard to come and join us. But yes, the expanding of the rooms kind of works out quite nicely. So the bard day's work is here. And then I believe we have this bare room. But I'm going to actually rename this the... Shamrock Suite. Shamrock, it's a dorm, must be honest, it's not a suite. In honor of a brand new member to the channel, Mr. Shamrock, welcome aboard. I hope you like this episode as well. The Shamrock Dorm, I'm naming it thusly because I want it to inspire me to do a little bit more work on this space. I think we can do better. This was made when we were very poor and we had nothing to put on the walls. So I think we're going to revisit that in a future episode. But I think really for the next episode, it's about getting up to that next floor. There's not going to be much going on in the next floor. It's going to be some balcony and railings type stuff. But some more rooms off to this side. I'd like to have it kind of go around this side here. And then underneath that, I would like some seating. But the seating, I want it to be outside. So that's kind of the plan here with what we're planning. Then, yeah, some multi-layered leveled stuff here is going to look really nice. Making this break room a little bit better as well. Probably take out this pinch point here. And I think, yeah, maybe it is a good idea to just bring this wall out and then mirror that pinch on this side. Because A, we'll get a bigger room, and B, it'll just look a little more symmetrical. Because I kind of want this to be the top of this area here, like that. That's about as high as I want that one to go. And then this next level will be up here, with an L shape jutting out this way. And then we have our nice little tavern. Just a quick little visit to the Crossroads Inn land complete. A lot left to do. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. I'd say it is. We got a really fun looking storage area. Store your wares with me. Your wares are safe down in this little storage area. I kind of like this L shape. Oh, and then here goes the troops. Going to pick up some new things? Probably not. Nope. Just killing time in the old hallway of nothing. Good for them. And then, of course, we got this kitchen down here, which I rather like. A little spot for them in the corner there to sit and eat and be merry while they're in between their shifts. I don't know if they'll treat that like a break room, but that's what it is in my mind. You can stoke this modern stove from over here. We've got many a recipe left to be brought in and made here at the Gwyneth Paltroom Room and Board. But so far, it's off to a lovely... I guess this is the mid-game now that we're in. Yeah, we're off to a lovely mid-game. And I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Crossroads Inn.